Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Mentari Vindi Carolina. In these opportunities, I would like present for the subject BBD 2033 Operational Management. My topic chosen is the impact of inventory management practice on organizational performance. What is inventory? Inventory, often called merchandise, refers to goods and material that a business holds for sale to customer in the near future. In other words, these goods and materials serve no other purpose in the business except to be sold to customer for a profit. There are no use in the producing or promote the business. The three main characteristics of inventory. First, the asset must be part of the company primary business. Second, the asset must be available for sale or will soon be ready to sell. If some business assets could be sold but are never actually made available for sale, they are not inventory. Third, the purpose of owning the asset must be to sell them to customer. This characteristic can be applied to all business in all industries, so if you ever unsure what should be included or not, just remember the three characteristics of inventory. There are three types of inventory. First is raw materials, are the building blocks to make finished goods. Second is work in process inventory, consists of all partially finished products that a manufacturer produces. The third is finished goods. These are the finished products that can be sold to wholesalers, retailers, or even the end user. Now let's move to inventory management. What is inventory management? Inventory management is the process of monitoring and controlling inventory level and ensuring adequate replenishment in order to meet customer demand. Determining the appropriate inventory level is crucial since inventory ties up money and affects performance. Having too much inventory reduces the working capital and impacts the company liquidity. On the contrary, having too little inventory leads to stock outs and missed sales, which leads to less profit. In this section, I would like to explain about the inventory management concept. The inventory management concept divided into two theories. The first theory is lean theory. The second theory is theory of constraint. Lean theory. Lean theory is augmentation of tau of GIT. The theory disposes of buffer stock and minimizes waste in production procedure. Inventory leanness decidedly influences the productivity of business firms and is the best inventory control tool. The theory expounds on how manufacturers' adaptability in their requesting choice diminish the suppliers of stock aimed at eliminating costs associated with the transportation of inventory. Okay, now move to theory of constraint. The theory of constraint is an administration reasoning that looks to expand manufacturing through proficiency evaluate on the basis of recognizable proof of those procedures that are obliging the industrial system. There are various challenges experienced in the application of the theory of constraint. For instance, there is a long lead time, significant number of unsatisfied requests, wrong material requests, expensive number of crisis requests, however level, absence of client engagement. The theory focuses on adequately dealing with the limit and ability of this limitation to enhance efficiency, and this can be accomplished by manufacturing firms applying fitting inventory control practice. After I explained in the first section is inventory management concept. Now, in this section will be review the literature of the technique used in inventory management. There are 4 techniques that commonly used by company or organization. The first technique is just in time, or we call JIT. It's a Japanese philosophy rationally associated with assembling, which comprises having the right thing in the right quality and amount in the correct place and at the opportune time. Characterize JIT as a process that is prepared for a moment response to the request without the necessity for any overstocking, either in the desire of the application being approaching or as a concern of improvident characteristic all the while. The second technique is economic order quantity, EOQ. According to Bowersock 2002, the inventory management needs to be organized in a logical way so that the organization can be able to know where to order and how much to order. This must be attained through calculation the economic order quantity. Monetary request, amount engaged, correlation to arrange their stock re-establishment on an ideal premise. For instance, the arrangement can be scheduled to happen from month to month, quarterly, half-yearly, or yearly. The EOQ and reorder point are necessary instruments that association can utilize. The third technique is ABC analysis. The ABC stock control technique relies on that the addition a little bundle of the things may usually address the weight of money estimation of the total stock. It is used as a part of the ERA method, while the tremendous number of things might happen from a little part of the money estimation of store. ABC examination is an essential action method that follows the Pareto principle concerning an organization arrangement of stock. The ABC approach ranks using the following criteria. As you can see in the screen are criteria of ABC analysis. The first is Class A are the goods in unit ranging from 15 until 20% of the total goods, but represent 75 until 80% of the total value of money. The second class is Class B are goods in unit ranging from 20 until 25% of the total goods, but represent 10 until 15% of the total value of money. The third class is Class C are goods in unit ranging from 60 until 65% of the total goods, but represent only 5 until 10% of the total value of money. Now is the last technique of management inventory, which is vendor management inventory, or we call it VMI. Vendor management inventory, VMI, is a technique in inventory management that creates mutually beneficial business relationship between buyers and vendors. In this technique, the vendors try to maintain the availability of goods for customer to create customer satisfaction. This idea builds the client responsiveness by lessening the free market activity, while consequently giving the fulfillment to end client by benefiting the coveted item when required. Store network accomplices must share their vision of interest, necessity, and requirement to set the regular destination. According to Kazim, identifies that upstream information engaged to supplier such as the current stock level and purchases deal conjecture is the most vital element for the effectiveness uses of vendor management inventory. That's all for me. I wish that this literature review will benefit you and increase your knowledge. Thank you for taking the time to watching this video.